Hello, everyone. I wanted to quickly dissect ascension. So, ascension is when light from the sun that you can't see moves into the physical body, and the physical body acclimates, assimilates, and anchors that higher frequency into the body. When your body does this, it begins to hold higher frequencies within it. So it starts to shift into a higher frequency, a higher state of being, into other dimensional realms. Okay. The more the light comes in, the more the body is holding and anchoring this light, the more your DNA is going to turn on or get activated, right? The dormant 12-strand DNA that is designed to activate with more light, with higher frequencies coming in, will start to activate. When this happens, you start to awaken. The fog lifts and you start to remember. You start to connect to your higher self, your I am presence perhaps, the light being that's inside of you, and you start shifting slowly into higher states of consciousness. This is happening because the body is anchoring the light. Nothing gets activated within our form without the light coming in, activating it. So the body is doing all of this work to shift and anchor us into these higher frequencies. So our job is not to try to control this and say, I am going to change my vibration. I am going to shift my frequency and vibration. Your body's already doing that for you. Your job is to get present in your now and pay attention to what am I feeling in every now, because every now is an opportunity to be the higher states of consciousness that your body has been anchoring you into. And the key also is to notice that as you're doing this, you're also going to still be experiencing lower dimensional consciousnesses such as emotions, thoughts, beliefs, programs, and paradigms that are held in a lower vibration or frequency that you've been experiencing for the last how many years you've been on the earth plane. So in every now, not only are you going to be experiencing and have the opportunity to experience these higher states of consciousness because your body has been anchoring that light for you, opening you and activating you, shifting you, you are also going to still be experiencing the lower consciousness and densities that you've digested along your journey, which are okay, and that are slowly dissolving out of you as your body continues to shift you into higher frequencies. This is the quantum space. This is the quantum. So in and every now, you're going to be experiencing and have the opportunity to experience both the higher frequencies and the lower frequencies because your body is holding all of that right now. It's still releasing the density. It's holding higher frequencies for you. It's holding higher states of consciousness. It is. It already is right now. So these higher states that you may be trying to feel and experience, they're in you. They're in you right now. And so are the lower frequencies, right? When we step into the quantum and we start experiencing all of this in this quantum space, we have to start to remember to move into neutrality, which is all of it's okay. And when the ego tries to change the vibration of the body because the ego doesn't like certain states that it's in the now, you're going to find yourself suffering, right? When there is an expectation, a push, a pull to try to be something other than the now moment, you're going to find yourself struggling, like clinching for something, right? Trying to create something instead of surrendering into the quantum space that you're in every now and saying, okay, I'm a multidimensional human. My body is continuing to anchor the higher frequencies, activating the DNA within me, allowing me to see all these other aspects of me, whether I see them and feel them all the time or not. It's in me. I have access to them. And I'm still standing in this consciousness that we call third dimension or fourth dimension. And I'm experiencing these emotions, thoughts, beliefs, programs, behaviors, addictions, whatever, that are releasing out of me as I continue to shift. But I have to be able to be okay with holding all of it. That in one now moment, I can feel both anger and then instantly find joy. This is what's happening to us. We're going back and forth like a ping pong. Why? Because it's all in us. and the denser stuff is shuffling out, we're starting to tap into these higher states that we love, and therein lies the quantum field. And we have to begin to hold neutrality around it. The observer. There's nothing wrong with anything we feel in any now. And remember that every now is an opportunity to experience the higher states, right? So as you're going about your day, recognize that you have the ability right now in your physicality to also tap into the higher states of consciousness, which is surrender, peace, joy, a softening, right? A trust, knowing that it's all working out for your best, right? These are all aspects of being in higher states of consciousness that your body has already been anchoring into, so you have access to them. You also have access and will be experiencing those denser consciousnesses, right? And we're used to those, so we allow ourselves to feel those more and more and more. But remember, the body's also holding the higher states. So here we are, ascending. The body is allowing us to ascend by holding the higher frequencies, shifting us into these higher frequencies, activating them, opening them. And our job as ego personality is to be aware in every now moment of everything we're feeling as the observer, and recognizing that everything that's happening in the external is allowing us to not only learn surrender and deep love and compassion for ourselves and humanity and all beings on the earth plane, but being able to look at the situation, look at the experience I'm having, and say, how can I be in this now in a higher state of consciousness? Can I tap into it within me right now without necessarily trying to force or shift my vibration? There we go. This is what we're practicing in every now. Nothing wrong with you. You're courageous, you're beautiful, you're awesome, you're amazing. You're learning how to be in the quantum with no judgment, neutrality, and recognizing that your body is holding these frequencies and consciousnesses for you to access in any now. I love you so much. Thank you for being here.